everyone, a very good evening to all. Welcome back to Chemistry CC for you. It's been a long gap, I know. I did not post a video for more than a week, but very sorry because I was caught up in some of my PhD works. So let's do Cusat previous year MSc chemistry paper solutions this time. I have seen a lot of students have seen those videos, but we have made only one or two Cusat previous year paper solution. I'll be making some more of that set, and then we'll be moving further to other topics. So the first question here is, if the organic substance contains both nitrogen and sulfur, then the blood red coloration with FeCl3 is due to. So 4 options are given, and before I tell the answer, let me remind you that for JAM students, if you remember, I had made a strategy videos, so try to see these videos as well, because it would be good for you if you familiarize with questions of other exams as well. It will never do any harm for you, it will be only helpful for you. Okay, so right, the answer of this question is sodium thiocyanate. So what is the explanation? It is because when the organic compound contain both nitrogen and sulfur, the sodium sodium extract, that is Sc means the sodium extract, that test, it will be giving this reaction Na plus C plus, and we have nitrogen and sulfur. From where does this C come from? Because this is an organic substance, so carbon, what will happen? The reaction would be Na plus plus SCN minus. So it is kind of sodium thiocyanate itself, NaCl. Then further, this sodium thiocyanate, this SCN minus further reacts with Fe3 plus to give what is the product form? FeCNS thrice, which is ferric sulfocyanide. The name of the blood red compound is ferric sulfocyanide, but it is occurring due to the sodium thiocyanate formed in the first step of the reaction. Hope it is clear to you. Now we'll go to the second question. The second question here is the component of blood which functions for blood clotting is. So the thing is that in Cusat and Cusat entrance examination, you can always expect general chemistry questions as well, and this falls in that category. So what is that? We all think just platelets, but globulins are also important components of blood. Globulins work in maintaining the liver function, and it has important role in tissue repair and blood clotting as well. So globulin would be the answer among the 4 options given. Next question, in nucleic acid, between which carbon atoms of pentose sugar are nucleotides linked? So it is a very simple question. Though it is a very simple question, people often tend to confuse this answer with some other. We always know about the 5' and 3' linking of the nucleotides, but here what is the question? The question is to identify the carbon atoms of the pentose sugar to which the nucleotides are linked. So the nucleotides will be linked to the 1' and 5' of the pentose sugar. If you see the structure, in the 1' carbon of pentose sugar, it will be like this. The oxygen would be here, and the sugar will be like this. This would be the 1', 2', 3'. Sorry. So this would be 3', 4', and you know there will be CH2. So that will be the 5'. So the linking will be in this position 1'. So definitely 1' should be there in the option. Only one option shows here, the 1' option, which is option B. So we'll be definitely choosing that as our answer. Now to the fourth question. The fourth question is a very confusing question, to be honest, because glycerol on heating with excess of HI gives. This question was asked in IIT JEE also. So in the IIT JEE exam, the answer that they took as the real answer was isopropyl iodide, because what is the confusion here is glycerol in normal circumstances with HI, it will be giving allyl iodide. Allyl iodide would be formed. This allyl iodide, again, if there is excess HI, what would happen? Propene would be formed if there is excess HI. But even more, again, if HI is present, it will be forming isopropyl iodide. So we will be considering that it is having large excess of hydrogen iodide, and therefore the final product, that is with the excess of Hi even after formation of propene, we will be expecting isopropyl iodide to form. So that would be the answer that we are looking for, option D. Now the next question, the correct configuration of the following is. So let's see. Here what would happen? Would be numbering. We should give the priority order. Oxygen comes first, then it would be this carbon atom, this carbon atom, this whole group would be the next, so it would be 2, and then comes 3 and 4. So it goes like this, 1 2 3. 1 2 3 means it is going to the clockwise direction, so it should be R configuration. But what happens, since the lowest priority group is on the horizontal position, the configuration would be shifted to S. So the configuration of one of the carbon is S. Now let's consider the second one. Here also the numbering would be 1, then 2 would be this whole set. It would be 2, then 3, and this would be 4. Here it is going in the anti-clockwise direction. And now let's look at the lowest priority group. The lowest priority group is not on the horizontal position, it is in the vertical position, so there will not be any change in the configuration. So both of the carbon atom has S configuration. It would be 1s and 2s. So what are the things that you have to remember? First, number from the lowest to the highest priority group, lowest to highest. Then clockwise it is R, anti-clockwise it is S. And now if the low priority group is on horizontal position, change in configuration. So that is it. If when you found the configuration to be R and your lowest priority group is in the horizontal position, it would be S. If not, if it is in the vertical position, we will be taking the same configuration as that we found. Okay, now we will be going to the sixth question. The sixth question is that the secondary structure of a protein refers to. It is obviously, the answer is alpha helical backbone. So what are the four structures? We have four structures: primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary structures. So the primary structures simply means the amino acids join together to form a chain. The secondary structure deals with alpha helix and beta sheets. This will be held together by hydrogen bonds. And then the tertiary is these alpha and beta sheets, and alpha helix and beta sheets would be more number of alpha helices, and beta sheets would be connected together by loops or turns, and that will be forming the tertiary structure. And finally the quaternary structure would be many protein molecules coming together. So these are the four structures of protein. So the secondary structure is basically alpha helix and beta plated sheets. Now the next question, I advise or I suggest you to write down the names of the ores and the metals, because this is important for every exams, and if you write it down and make a chart of this, it will be easier for you to study. So the answer is pretty much straightforward, but still if you do not know much about metallurgy, it will be difficult for you to know the names of ores of different metals, because every year they are asking different metals. So once we are doing the previous year questions, write down all the answers that come across. Okay, so ilmenite is of titanium, then casterite is of tin, and hematite, from the name itself, it's of iron. So what is our answer? Our answer would be option D, titanium, tin and iron. Ilmenite is the ore of titanium, casterite is the ore of tin, and finally hematite is the ore of iron. Now to the next question. What is the confusing thing about this question is, the question is answer would be very simple, but they will be simply giving you some statements to confuse you. Here it is a long statement: an aqueous solution of a compound, this is a compound, sorry, spelling mistake, compound MCl2, where M is a first row transition metal, produces bright red precipitate with ethanolic solution of dimethyl glycine. The compound is, actually there is no need of this much this much of sentences, because the organic to the organic ligands, ligand dimethyl glyoxime, the metal it corresponding to that would be nickel. So definitely the answer would be option C. Though this is very simple, this question is particularly important once you face some interviews or something like that, the basics. I faced the same question for my PhD interview in one of the institutes. They had asked me to draw the structure of the complex of nickel and the dimethyl glyoxime. If you don't know, that means your basics are not strong, because this is such a simple question. So just let's take a quick look at the structure of the at this reaction. So this is nickel iron, then we have the dimethyl glyoxime. Oxime is double bond NOH, so glyoxime means there will be dimethyl glyoxime would be like this, and there will be ethanol, so it will be OH minus will be present and H2O will be going, and the complex form can be shown like this: N plus and O minus. This would be having complex with nickel. Again, this is forming a complex with nickel. Here there will be oxygen and the hydrogen. This would be forming a hydrogen bond with the next again the fourth nitrogen, and here this is the fourth nitrogen. Here there will be plus and O minus. This oxygen also will be so here you can see basically there are two hydrogen bond formation, and the four nitrogens are coordinating with the nickel. So this is the structure of the nickel dimethyl glyoxime complex. Very important, please keep that in mind. Another extremely important question for all exam including CSI and NET is this: metal-metal quadrupole bonds are known to exist in. It was first found in Re2Cl8 2-. So definitely option C would be the answer. It is K2 Re2Cl8 means Re2Cl8 2-. So how would be the electronic arrangement or the molecular orbital arrangement is very important here. The molecular orbitals, there will be sigma, there will be 2 pi, and there will be a delta orbital. That is why then we'll be having delta star, pi star and sigma star. This is the form of arrangement, and because of the delta orbital, this quadrupole bonds is said to be existing. The quadrupole bonds means the 4 bonds between the metal. So that is the answer. Finally, the question is about Stephen reaction. Very simple reaction. It is converting cyanides or cyanides to aldehydes. The next thing that you have to remember is the reagent. The reagent is stannous chloride and HCl. Stannous chloride and HCl will be the reaction, and it will be proceeding like this. RCN would be the, we have SnCl2 and HCl, and it will be forming a complex like this, NH2 plus. It will be forming a salt like structure like this. Further, with water, what would happen? We will be getting RCHO. This is the reaction in a simple term. RCN to RCHO, that is cyanides to aldehydes. They can also be, instead of the term cyanide, they can ask nitriles. This is the same thing. The CN group, it will be converted to CHO group. So thank you so much for watching, and before that, more about the reagents and the conversion, the reductions and all, I have already made a video. Please go and watch that. It will be simple for you, because I have listed all the reagents and the conversions in a single chart. It will be easy for you to remember as well. So thank you for watching. We'll be making more videos, and I'll be uploading everything whenever in every free time. I'll be doing that hereafter. I will try not to make too much lag between consecutive videos. So thank you so much. All the best. Please prepare well, and I'll ask me any doubts you have. Even though I make a lag in making the videos, I can always respond to through emails or even in Facebook. Some of you messages me in our Facebook page. Can always do that. Subscribe our channel, hit the bell icon for latest notification, and like and share this video for sure. Thank you.